Hello everybody, today we'll talk about Sus4 chords. It is one of the most common chord type you would see. Okay, so Sus4 really means suspended fourth, and we can notate it as Sus4 like that, or simply just Sus. Okay, so to be more precise, you should say Sus4, but if you just put down Sus, people should still understand what you're talking about. Occasionally we'll see Sus2, that's something else. Okay, we'll talk about that later on. Okay, but if you just see a Sus there, probably it means a Sus4 chord. Okay, so the fourth of the chord usually would have to resolve to the third of the chord. So something like this. So if you have a C major triad, C, E, G, you have the third here. And a sus chord is really just this chord, but with F instead of the E. Okay, so C, F, G. And usually you have to go back. Usually back to the E, so C, E, G, like that. It would sound something like this. So that's your C, E, G. That's your C sus. Back to your C major. So usually the sus chord, classically, it would account for at least half a bar. It cannot be too short. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the traditional way of using Sus4 chords. Okay, cool. Let's dive right into some exercises. Okay, so let's create Sus4 chords. Okay, here. So the way I do it is I would actually write out the A major triad first. So let's do them all in major first. A, C sharp, E. Okay, and then the C sharp gets turned into a D. Okay, and then back to C sharp. Alright, cool. So you go up and go down. So that's a resolution there. Okay, let's do it in E. E, G sharp B, and okay, doing a shorthand right now. Let's do B. So B, D sharp, F sharp. So D sharp becomes E, back to D sharp. Alright, let's do one in minor. So F sharp, A, and then C sharp. Okay, so A becomes a fourth, perfect fourth. Okay, if I haven't explicitly said perfect fourth. Okay, so and then that guy resolves back to A. Alright, cool. Let's go to D. So D, let's do minor. D, F, A. So F becomes G, back to F. Alright, so just in case, so this is the Sus4 chord. Alright, this is the Sus4 chord. Okay, and G, B, D. Let's do major. B goes to C. So that's the Sus4 chord, back to B. Alright. C, I think we did that up there, so I'm going to skip that one and go to F. F, A, C. So F, A. The A would become a B flat. So it's a good one. It's a good example. Remember, it has to be a perfect fourth. Okay, back to A. So that's the Sus4 chord. Cool. Let's do one more. B flat. Let's do major. D, F. D becomes E flat. Okay, so that's the Sus4 chord. Resolve that back to D, you get the major triad again. Okay, cool. So that's very simple, right? Sus4 chords. Okay, turn the third of a triad into a fourth. It can be a major 7 chord. It can be a dominant 7 chord, minor 7 chord. Okay, so as long as you have the third there, you can produce a Sus4 chord like that. Okay, so from the third of the chord, so it can be a major third or minor third, but it always gets to be a perfect fourth if you want a sus version. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Okay.